they were supposed to give me the right to be able to appeal on a couple different grounds by law or statute, whatever, either or, um, uh, 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 and contest how much I actually owed and to make corrections to it after the $1,000. Whereas that wasn't done. They hadn't contacted me by sending me a special form, let me know that he's going to contact creditors because they haven't filed, as far as I know, because I'm not seeing it on my credit reports. The debts are way over $1,000. They're still trying to collect those debts. They've actually given the debts to someone else, other people, to collect these debts or satisfy those debts, and neither party has actually done their obligation, if that's the case, at over $1,000 to actually send me a form, declare it to the creditors, and give me the right to appeal and make a right. But what they have done is continue to push to collect monies based on something, whereas they're in breach of contract with me. I might have been in breach originally, where I failed to honor this ridiculous contract between the State Department or the Child Support Recovery, whereas I may have been held in contempt a long time ago, or multiple contempts, or ever been arrested on it, where it was originally a civil issue, where they had no legal authority to do so, except for where they circumvented the laws and procedures, whereas they just shoved a couple laws aside and had like 16 different states at that point in time create routines where they use their law enforcement and so on to invoke certain statutes and laws, whereas they bypassed in order to get this become the way it is now. But either way, the Fair Credit Reporting Act says they're supposed to lawfully over $1,000 let me know, inform me by sending me a form and by declaring to the credit agencies, whereas my debts are way over that, my arrearages, not current, the arrearages, whereas they have not informed me of shit, and have not done their lawful fucking order to do so, whereas they're still trying to collect monies from me, which is fraud. And also, it's my legal right to be able to appeal and have this corrected, and I've not been informed of this. So any money's pulled on it beyond this point in time, whether it be arrest or taking of my tax returns, that's all fraud. It's all fraud. So, on my one arrearage, from the point of delinquency, of $1,000, it should have been reported, and it's at like $3,000. How many days went by until it reached that $3,000, and then how many days went by from them still not declaring it or sending me a form before they relinquished it to some other party and had them start collecting or trying to collect? And if so, how much did they actually collect from that point forward? When was that exactly? What day was that? How many days went by within this process that they still failed to do?